everyone. Today we're going down to Thruxton circuit. It's a 2-hour drive for me, and this time it's for the BTCC, the British Touring Car Championship. I've never been to one. I'm more into my GT cars, but it looks like good fun. I know it's very popular in the UK, so I'm expecting a good turnout today. There's good undercard races like the Mini Trophy, the Carrera Cup, and Formula 4, I believe. So it should be a good full day of racing. Come along.
After a sunny drive down south and more than a few podcasts finished, I arrived at the circuit, parked up, and got this day going with no delays.
Right then, nice easy drive. Quite busy. I was expecting it to be busy, but not this early. I don't even think the gates are open yet. But let's go get ourselves into the pit walk line and hopefully get some signatures on a poster.
Not realising how early I'd arrive, the pit walk wasn't for a few hours, so I took some time to look over what was on offer. I was greeted with what looked like some 80s to 90s touring cars, which was nice to see. Especially the Volvo 850 Super Touring. The blocky design goes against every piece of logic I understand with motorsport design. Moving on from the display cars, I thought I'd go take a look at what I could get close to and ended up finding some BMW competitors of today's race, so I had a good look around. I started to hear some noises coming from behind the pits and found all the rest of the cars still in their tents with the engineers doing some early prep work. As long as you don't get in their way, you can happily watch and observe what goes on in the team's bays.
The best part about these events is that it's not only the touring cars that are racing today. It's something that I've always wanted to see. A load of 911s going around the track, which is good. That's probably why I'm here more so, to be honest, but it's interesting to see all the different types of motorsport all in one place, from obviously the lower Mini to the upper touring cars and your Porsche. It should be a really interesting day for everything, to be honest.
I've focused on the BTCC and the Carrera Cup, seeing as they're the two I'm most interested in, but there's also the Mini Championship and Formula 4, but as I couldn't stay for the full day, the first two are what this video is going to focus on. Now that I'd killed some time, I was back in the line to do the pit walk, and I wasn't quite ready for the volume of people and the length of the lines for each driver. I knew this was a popular event with English motorsport enthusiasts, but this was far more than any other event I'd been to. After having a look around the stalls and trying my best not to buy any model cars or real ones, I made myself familiar with the viewing locations and waited for the first of the races to start, namely the Carrera Cup. As a big Porsche fan, it was great to see all these 911s going around the track for the first time. Going from only seeing street cars to ones with wide arches and liveries was a welcome change.
So I've just got finished watching the 911s go about. It's a bit of a dream come true, really, to see them go. Now it's onto the main event. Let's see if it's as good as the Porsches.
Due to the delay of the previous race, I had no time to see the starting lineup and was straight into the race. I I can understand the popularity with this specific event because it's all formed of cars in which their standard form are affordable consumer cars. As the winner did their parade lap and the spectators cheered for their respective teams, I slipped away back to the car park.
Right then, that is my day done. There was still the mini championship and the Formula 4, which I took some shots of, but it's a full day of motorsport, and if you don't live nearby, it can be a long day. The two I wanted to see was the touring cars and definitely the Carrera Cup. For me, the Carrera Cup was better just because I'm a Porsche fan, but it's safe to say that Britain loves touring cars. I wasn't expecting that level of excitement. I didn't think this was going to compare to the GT World Championship I went to not long ago, but this is so much more popular in the UK. Would I go to one again? Maybe, as long as it's Porsches. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Come with me to a BTCC race, and hopefully I'll see you next time.